Hello, it's Philip Taylor speaking from Richmond Green Chambers, and I'm looking today at the manuals for the police exams. These are the Blackstone Police Manuals 2012. They're in 4 volumes, 3 of them there. This is the final volume. It's volume 4, General Police Duties. It's written by Hutton and Gavin McKinnon, and the consultant editor is Paul Connor. That's the back of the publication, which shows you what the contents are. This is the heaviest of the manuals. It's volume 4, and the paragraphing therefore has the volume numbers volume 4. So it starts with 4 all the way through. It's sequential from 1, 2, 3 for the first 3 volumes. The interesting thing about the index is it's a very detailed one. The only thing I would point out about the index is that they're index specific to each volume, so you don't cross-refer to previous volumes, which probably is a good thing. Let me just talk about a number of other things. You've got a lot of codes of practice in this one. What you have got are the important keynotes. You can see the keynote mentioned there. The keynote is an excellent little device, because what it does is it explains the way I would as a lecturer explaining it to you, a particular element of law, particularly possibly a subsection or a section of an act. What you have got here, for instance, you've got right at the back an appendix on powers of the PCSOs. You've also got the Data Protection Act and various other things, but what you have got is you've got a lot about PACE. I think the PACE information is extremely good here. It also looks in great detail at a whole range of other things, including information such as complaints and misconduct and so forth. There's a detailed content section because it's dealing with general duties. It's covering a much wider area of material than the other specific areas, crime being the more theoretical stuff, evidence and procedure very much what we do in court, and road policing being the special areas within the highways. We've given it the title, the official reference text for police exams, because that's what it is, and the 2 authors have written a very useful section covering what is actually quite a wide-ranging area of police duties and powers. This particular volume, as I say, is the most heaviest one, if you like. What you have got is an online service, so if you don't want to lug these things around, you can register for the online service and look straight on the computer for the information concerned. What we think these manuals achieve is the fulfilment of the police mission, which is that the public are served well by the qualified, well-trained and well-led officers and police staff. In order to do that, you've got to be well-trained. And these training materials, they're the official ones. They are recognised by the NPIA. They are official, and they are, in my view, by far and away the best materials available at the moment. Because what they do is they get the fine balance between the law, cases, and the detailed statutory provisions right. In other words, they get the balance, so you don't get dragged down with the theory, you don't get sidetracked into something else, you get straight to what you need to do to get your exams and go forward. The interesting point I would say about the general duties section is that you've got a wide variety of particular subject areas, for instance classic ones. As I said, I'm going on a bit about PACE, but PACE is extremely well covered here. There's particularly the codes themselves, and I think that's of great importance. These manuals are important not just for the police, but for a much wider audience, in my view, because they're very useful for law students, people who might want a career in the police. At least they get some idea of what it's all about. On the market, therefore, they're probably the best that you can have. Good luck with your exams. These are the 4 volumes all together, and I'll show you them listed like that, a bit heavy to carry. Well, good luck, and thank you very much. Bye bye.